Okay, guys, quick supper idea. Big bone of contention is in my house is not having anything ready when my wife gets home from work. We're in a reverse situation here. I work at night as a musician, and she works during the day as a business manager. I've had to, take some good time and learn some things from my wife, in full disclosure, and then a couple of things that I like. But basically, I picked like 10 to 12, it's maybe 15, that might be pushing it, meals that I know that I can do, that I can commit to memory, and to, keep things fresh in the kitchen. Today I'm going to show you my sausage dish. This is like a sausage, rice, and veggie dish. Super, super easy to cook, but guys, you can do this, all right? So let's check out the ingredients. Here we go. So this is sausage that we used, a couple of weeks ago, and we had pressure cooked this, and then we froze it, and we decided just to use it for a future meal. And then what we got here is we got a bunch of different peppers, green, yellow, and red peppers, which I just cut up, and I did them in like big chunks. You want them in big chunks, okay? Additionally, you can also throw an orange pepper in there too if you want, but if you want extra color. Additionally, we grabbed these Ben's Original Bistros. These are really cool, these vegetable medleys, okay? This is going to be the rice as part of the dish, obviously. I grabbed 2 bags of that. So basically what I did was 1 green pepper, 1 yellow pepper, 1 red pepper, and I did, I think I've got 5 sausages here all cut up, and I've got a couple extra too if I don't have enough meats, but we'll get there, okay? So this is how we're going to do it. Let's get the pan warmed up. All right, here we go. We've got a frying pan. We've got it set to like a medium-high heat. So on my stove, that's like a 6 or a 7. Okay, I've got the lid for future use in a few minutes. Now listen, we're not going to add any oil to this pan right now because the sausage will put out enough of its own oil, right? So that's what we're going to start with. We've got pressure cooked sausages. You can do this from raw if you want to throw them in and give them a little bit more time. But I have pressure cooked ones that we did a couple of weeks back, okay? I'm just going to take those. I'm going to throw them in the pan because I'm going to throw one on the floor too, just for the dog for later. Okay? And I'm just going to let that sausage get in there, and I'm going to let it brown. I want it to brown all up. Oh man, I got a green pepper in there. Get the heck out of there. Not ready for you yet. Okay, so this is going to take a couple seconds if we let this brown. Okay. I ain't no chef. I'm a musician. But I like to have things, somewhat ready when my wife gets home, in an effort to impress. So we're starting to see this brown up a little bit. Right, you can see that right here on this edge. Okay, that's what we want. We want it to brown up real good. Just on to me, the explanation is you want to be just on the yummy side of burnt. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're just going to leave that there for another, maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, we're killing it here, and it just smells fantastic. Now, like I said before, you can use an Italian sausage if you want, which is going to give you, this spicy Italian, whatever you want to use. That'll automatically add the heat to the dish. I think that this is more like an Oktoberfest sausage that we got going on here. So it's not overall spicy. But if you put the right sausage to this, you can really make it spicy. Yeah, so from beginning to end on this should probably take you about, 15 minutes. Okay, so if you can carve out 15 minutes in your day, even if you want to make it earlier and just, leave it warm, you can do that too. My wife's due home in about 15 minutes or so. Here's the funny part. My wife has dietary restrictions. She can't eat pork. But that's not the point. The point is that the kids are going to be fed. She doesn't have to worry about that. I'm going to be fed. She's going to come in. She's going to make one of her dishes that she makes, and my wife likes to make some complicated dishes with some, she'll have a salad, but she'll make it with homemade dressing and different things like that. It's like, that's out of my league, right? But I can take care of me, and I can take care of the kids, and that's, one less thing that she has to worry about. So we're almost getting there to that brownness that I'm looking for. Just on the flavorful side of burnt, if that makes any sense to you. And look, you don't have to have a fancy kitchen. I've got a nice little pan here for a Ninja cookware that I use, the Ninja stuff that I really, really like. I'm just on a regular stove. Like, we're in a major renovation here. This kitchen's going to be demolished soon, and I'm right in the middle of it cooking this up. So all is good. All right, cool. That's about it for that. Oh yeah, I'm leaving that there for the dog. Okay. All right, guys. Now it's time for the veg. Now, here's a secret. One of the secrets that I learned. One of the secrets I learned about cooking, I think, is the most important. I'm not doing it with the sausage, but fresh ingredients. These are fresh green peppers bought at the store yesterday. You can hear them crunch. They're sweet. They're wonderful. They haven't been in the fridge forever. Now, I'm using some frozen sausages that I had, but they were fresh when I bought them. All right? There's a balance. You got to save food too, right? I'm going to go ahead and throw all these peppers in here at the same time. And we're going to let them kind of saute for a little bit. Okay? And while they're cooking up, we're going to get these little rice packages ready. We're going to get these little rice packages. Like I said before, these Uncle Ben's things, these are friggin' awesome. You throw this in the microwave for 90 seconds, and you got rice as a side. Wicked, wicked. But today, we're doing something a little different with them. And in order to do that, I need a little bit of water. I'm going to go with like a third of a cup of water. So I've got a third of a cup of water here. And when I add this rice, okay, I'm going to put the third of a cup of water inside with the veg and the sausage. It's all going to go in here together. And then I'm going to throw the water in with the rice. I'm going to stir it around just a little bit. Then I'm going to put the lid on, okay? And the lid is going to do that whole steam thing with the water, and it's going to cook up the rice and make the rice really good, okay? Which takes the place of putting it in the microwave for 90 seconds. Anytime when you're cooking and you can avoid the microwave, that's a good day when you can avoid the microwave. Yeah, it's looking really, really good. Now, hang on a second. You can't tell me that doesn't look really friggin' good, right? So all I'm doing right now is I'm just got the green peppers, the yellow peppers, the orange peppers, red peppers, whatever the heck's in there. The friggin' peppers. What I got going on here is I just got them kind of getting a little bit softer, okay? But I don't want to lose their crispiness and stuff, so I'm not going to overcook the peppers. Just kind of, maybe, I don't know, 60 seconds, 90 seconds of cooking the peppers and stirring them around, okay? Then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to reduce the heat a little bit, okay? Down to maybe a 5 on my oven, but let's just say medium, rate and a half, okay? I'm going to grab these bags, these Uncle Ben's. Is it Uncle Ben's still, or is it just Ben's? Or was Uncle Ben's something different? I don't know. I'm just going to take this rice, I'm going to shoot this rice right in here like this. I'm just going to, well, I was going to say I was going to try to do it evenly, but I got a great big clump over there. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the second bag, okay? Here's the second bag. I'm making a mess. It's okay. If you're not experienced in the kitchen, you're allowed to make mess. Just clean it up. Clean it up. Okay, boom. I got the rice, okay? I'll spread that around just a little bit in here. Okay? Just to spread the wealth a little bit. Sorry for the mess. Sorry for the mess. Sorry, I blew up. Okay. Boom. Look at that. Look at how cool this is looking. Guys, this was no effort. This was no brain power. Easy. I'm going to put that third cup of water in there now. Look at this. Boom. Down. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to take just a little bit more water because this is a bigger serving than I think I'm used to making here. Okay. Let me just grab just a little bit more water. So let's say that this was a half a cup for these portions. About a half a cup for these portions. Listen, none of this is rocket science. Just throw it together, make it work. Guys, no seasoning for this. I'm not going to put pepper in it because my little girl doesn't like a lot of pepper. And I don't need to put salt in it because what's coming out of the sausage is already quite salt. And then on top of that, the seasoning that's in these rice packets, this is that vegetable medley. It's perfect. You don't need to add anything more. Okay. So now lid on. We're gonna let that simmer for a little bit while I tidy up this friggin' place a little bit. Okay. Okay, guys, we've been simmering here for about a minute. Okay. Already, it is looking fantastic. The rice is getting a little bit mushy. We just don't want it to turn into mud. We want it to stay rice, okay? Boom. Look at this. Look at this. A couple of cut up peppers, okay? 4 cut up sausages. I think it was 4, might have been 5. Cut up sausages. 2 packages of those Ben's mix, rice mix. You can do a lot just with that. You can change the rice mix to one of their flavored ones. You can change the sausage to all different heats. It's unbelievable. You could even change the veg you want to put in there. You want to throw some broccoli in there? You want to do other things? Do it. It's a lot of fun, but this is just kind of like a really cool, quick meal. This should only take you about 15 minutes with the prep. Cutting it up and getting your pan hot and doing all that. I'd say about 15 minutes to get this done. Let's see how this looks on the plate. Okay, now for the best part. This only took me about 15 minutes to make. Probably took me about 25 minutes to make all the dickering around with the camera. But here it is, rice, green pepper, yellow pepper, red pepper, and some sausage. And this is the meal that it makes. It's really good. It's like ridiculously good. Hey, join me on the next video. Tuesday of this week, I'm making pork chops with, what else is on there? I can't read it from here. Tuesday's meal, pork chops with carrots, potatoes, peas. Most of all, it's gonna be pressure cooked with the Ninja pressure cooker. I wanna teach you how to use that for a couple of key meals. A really nice chicken breast meal that I make, the pork chop meal that I make, and pizza. Dudes, see you on the next video. Can't wait. Oh. That's good. Oh.